Joining us now to talk more about that is Dr. Jody Sherman Levos, the Chief Learning Officer at Begin. That's a company that caters to early childhood learning. Thanks for spending part of your Friday with us. We appreciate it, Jody.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Well, this week, thousands of North Texas students are making that transition from summer mode to back to school mode. And, depending on the subject of the kid, homework might not always be fun. So any tips for parents to try to make learning a little bit more interesting and easier to handle at home?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got two kids myself. One went back to school this week, one is next week, so I'm fully in it. And I think the first thing parents can do is just really realize that learning happens in so many different ways. It's not just flashcards and homework. A trip to a new park, a hike you've never gone on together, signing books out from the library. There's so many different things that you can do as a family that feel playful, that actually support really important learning outcomes. So I think the first suggestion is just to broaden our understanding of what learning really means.
That's a really good tip. Maybe you can sneak in some math or sneak in some science while you're at the playground or out at the trail.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yes, and even like cooking together is another
Sure.
great way to, sneak some math in as you're talking about counting and measurement and fractions.
What are some signs that parents should maybe keep an eye on to make sure that their child is actually, developing new skills? Because a lot of times you can ask a child, how was school today? What did you do? Fine. We didn't do anything, things like that. So how do you make sure that you have a good conversation and you can really keep track of what they're learning?
Yeah, it's a tough one. I've got some quiet kids as well. One thing is, really think of your child's teacher as a resource that you are also invited to connect with. And so getting to know your child's teacher, opening that line of communication is something that I highly encourage. Another thing that I like to do is to go for a walk in the evening. And when my child is beside me and we're walking, maybe it's even a little bit dark, I find the lines of communication so much more open
Mm.
than when we're sitting face to face and it feels like a question and answer. So maybe just find a new context in which to try to explore what your child's doing in school and how things are going.
That's really good advice. And I know also you say that just 15 minutes a day can improve their readiness for school, help prepare kids for school and success in life. Do you mean 15 minutes of learning at home? Explain what you mean.
15 minutes can have a profound effect. And at Begin, we're all about celebrating and infusing 15 minutes of learning into your daily routine at home, at the grocery store, in the car. We have so many ideas for how families can do that. It's a completely free resource that we're launching next week. Parents can go to beginlearning.com/15 minutes, and we've got videos, we've got printables, we've got activity ideas. Small amounts of fun, play-filled moments can actually support some pretty impactful learning.
Yeah, great advice. It's good to just be creative with it and maybe take the stress off. So, Dr. Jody Sherman Levos, we appreciate it. Have a great weekend and good luck to those kiddos as they're going back to school.
Thank you. Likewise. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.